Russia says 3 killed, nearly 100 wounded in Ukrainian ATACMS attack on Crimea.
This post received a score of 11,000, with an upvote ratio of 92%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
The Russians shot missiles down over an area in use by civilians. Ukraine did not target civilians with ATACMS.
Russians on holiday in territory they illegally annexed while they are at war. Just fucking great.
And their government heavily promotes it as a tourism destination. I honestly believe a lot of that is for human shield purposes. Accidents are bound to happen when it's jammed with civilians in a war zone that they started, on land they stole, and when they do, they can cry as loud as possible about it, in hopes of getting clueless Westerners to think it was deliberate so they oppose further aid. See, here.
Plus fueling hatred towards Ukraine among own population, maybe some, Avengers, rush join army.
Good point. It's incredible that they could get so mad that they had family or friends die while living it up in occupied territory they stole and helped occupy that they join the army. But I absolutely believe it happens.
If I remember correctly, Ukraine warned tourists in Crimea for a long time ago. In a video too.
They've also literally been striking Crimea pretty frequently for the last year or two. It almost seems like every other week there's a new strike against a target in Crimea. Hell, there's loads of footage of past strikes taken by people on these beaches. Anyone who is pretending this came out of nowhere is either lying or a fucking moron.
I remember when Ukraine absolutely whacked the Black Sea Fleet HQ and people were just strolling around. If you can't leave, then for God's sake use common sense.
GTFO of Crimea then. You shot the missiles down over a crowded beach during an active war you started. You are to blame.
And they've been active in trying to get people to vacation there even with the ongoing war. At this point, I think they're using tourists in Crimea as a human shield. Of course, that is what terrorists do. Russia only learns from the best.
Greater than Russia only learns from the best. Oh, please, Russia is the one that teaches this stuff. The Soviets deployed penal battalions at the literal worst of the action in World War II. Convicts or captured deserters would run through minefields to clear them for the troops. Russia is just continuing the tradition of viewing people as expendable. Case in point, Vovchansk is being fought entirely with infantry despite having access to armored vehicles. To be fair, Ukraine has been laying waste to Russia's armor with drones, so it's not surprising they keep them back. Although there is an absolute disregard towards troops' lives.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.